You couldn't have a better community police officer than Everett Briscoe. He was a member of the Zulu Club. He marched in Southern University's marching band. He just completed his schedule last week pursuing his bachelor's degree at Southern University of New Orleans. He said he wanted to be an example to his sons, so he had to finish what he started.
That is New Orleans Police Chief Sean Ferguson talking about Detective Everett Briscoe, who was shot and killed at a Houston restaurant over the weekend. Tonight, we're learning more about Detective Briscoe as HPD looks for 2 suspects.
And Anayeli Ruiz talked to those who knew Detective Briscoe well. She also brings us up to speed on the investigation. Anayeli?
Well, guys, today we learned that the social group was here visiting Houston. They were staying at Hotel Derrick. They walked across the street here to Grotto. They were sitting in the patio, smoking some cigars and having drinks when the shooting happened.
So we must have gotten there about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
We spoke to the president of Sulu's Social Aid and Pleasure Club, Elroy James. He tells us he was sitting with the group at Grotto and only stepped away to run to the pharmacy a few doors down. But while at the pharmacy, he got a phone call telling him about the shooting. He says he ran back and found 2 of his members had been shot. He called 911 and both men injured were taken to the hospital. But when he spoke to the others, they told him a man in a hoodie came from behind the building and asked them to raise their hands.
Says, hey, man, we're raising our hands, we're raising them slowly, we're raising them slowly. And they get their hands in the air. And another guy comes from behind the building and sound like there was a command given to him. So he comes from behind the building and starts shooting.
Here's a picture of the 2 suspects police released. They believe they got away in a gray or silver Altima. If you have any information, you're told to contact Crime Stoppers. There is a $10,000 reward. Elroy believes the men got away with nothing. He's not really sure why they even fired their gun. He says the second man that was injured here is still in the hospital in critical condition. Anayeli Ruiz, KHOU 11 News.